everybody! Welcome back to Puppyville. Welcome back to G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. Beautiful day again today. Gets chilly at night. I've been hitting a sack fairly early, like 9 p.m. because it's just cold, and the only thing I can do is just sit there and watch YouTube videos. But that can only go so far before you've seen them all. And right now, oh my God, all of the public media, social media, it's nothing but memes, all about the election. I mean, God, when's it going to end? We've heard them all. Give it a break. Anyway, I already posted to Rumble, if you guys want to go over and check that one out. And right now, I just finished doing some work in here, so this can get shut up for the night. Shut up. You shut up. And anyway, hey, look at that. The old heat seeker bus. Boy, that sticker's getting a little worn out. It's been here since 2020. But that's quite a ways back, 4 years ago. So anyway, got old Glory up. As I said, I had to get my sewing machine out and stitch it all up along the outer edge. It was all frayed. The bottom edge and the outer edge of it were all frayed from the winds that nailed it. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, and I want to make sure I had my flag up for Veterans Day, being a veteran myself. And yes, I can hear some of you saying thank you for your service. You're very welcome. I'd do it all again. I have no regrets about having served my country. So anyway, one thing I wanted to mention for those of you who don't follow flag etiquette, remember tomorrow is Veterans Day. You should fly the flag in honor of veterans, but don't fly it at half staff. That's for Memorial Day, not for Veterans Day. Veterans Day is a salute to veterans who are still alive, okay? So don't fly it at half staff. That's improper etiquette for flying the flag on Veterans Day. It stays at full staff all day. Also, if you have it out at night, you're supposed to have it illuminated with a light. I have a light on that side of the cabin that illuminates it at night. So it'll stay up all night, and it'll be out there first thing in the morning, ready to go for Veterans Day. I didn't put it up last night because I had to repair the rope on my staff. The rope was frayed right where it goes through the pulley at the top. So I had to do a repair to the rope there because I don't have a replacement rope. That's the last one I had, and that's the last flag I had. So I'm going to make do for Veterans Day here. And if I hear any winds coming, I'll take that thing down. So thank you, everybody. And here's a salute to you all, veterans. Thank you all for your services. That's everybody should, everybody who qualifies should serve some time in the U.S. military. It'll teach you a lot, and it'll give you a little bit of patriotism towards this country. Of course, I don't know about today's military. They're letting all kinds of people in that just don't belong there. They're only there for the money and the benefits. They're not there to serve their country. They're there to get something from their country. And that's wrong. That's really wrong. All right. So next on the agenda is come over this way. Tonight I'm going to be cooking garlic, rosemary, crispy chicken wings on the barbie with charcoal. Now, actually inside of here on the bottom is all this Kingsford. Now, these are all torn bags that the stores were getting rid of, and got those at a really good price many years ago. And I still have some stored in my shipping container. I also have some of that lump charcoal, which is mesquite, and I put a little bit of that on top here to give a little mesquite flavor to the chicken wings. So I'll be getting those ready here in, pretty soon. I forgot all about cooking those today, and I just took them out about 45 minutes ago. So I have them sitting in the kitchen window where the sun beats through the kitchen window, and there's a little shelf there by the window, and it gets pretty warm there. So I just set them in a plate, still in the Ziploc bags that I freeze them in, and the sun will thaw them out a little bit quicker, because I don't like throwing them in a microwave or anything like that. Microwaves cook from the inside out, and it just ruins the chicken wings, or even the chicken quarters or drums or any of that. And that's about it. So anyway, I'm going to give you an update on my LiFePO4 batteries here. And these are the LiTimes that I bought before I started doing battery reviews for other companies. And that's a Seacon that I did a review on. That's a good battery, don't get me wrong. And that's a Group 31. That's a good battery. These are bigger. These are 230 amp hour plus. That makes them really strong. So I got 4 of those in parallel because I'm still running a 12 volt system. But these things, when I go to bed at night, are 100%. And when I get up in the morning, they're around 80%, a little higher, a little lower, depending on how much electricity I use during the night, how cold it got. Because I do keep a little electric space heater running inside to supplement the propane heater, so I don't burn up too much propane, because the electricity is free, the propane costs me. And I can't afford any propane until the finances get squared away. So yes, good batteries, but I'm not doing any promotions for LiTime. I'm just telling you that 4 of these batteries run my cabin without a problem. All right. I added that 5th one in, and that's in parallel with these. And as I told you before, that's only 100 amp hour. These are 230 amp hours. So altogether here, I got 1,020 amp hours. Because when you hook them in parallel, you add the amps together, but the voltage stays the same, so it's still 12 volts. And that's because I can't afford to switch over my 12 volt inverter and all of that stuff right now. But down the line, I will be going to 48 volts, and I'll be adding more batteries to my 48 volt system so that I can run both cabins, the shops, and if I have somebody show up with an RV, they can plug in. How's that sound? Cool, huh? So right now, my batteries are still at 13.4. That's these LiFePOs. 13.8 are these lead acids down here. Okay, and I got those 3 in parallel. But the wires going from that one to these 2 are only little 12 gauge wires. There's really not a lot of power going through those. But I just put it on there just to keep these batteries charged. That was the whole idea. So it looks like the positive has disconnected from there. So I'm going to have to get that connected back up. Otherwise, I'm not going to get a charge there. So that's covered. Any questions about that, leave them in the comment section below. I'll be glad to get back to you on it. Also, I'm no longer using the dump load controller. That still works just fine. So if anybody out there is going to be running a 12 volt turbine would like to use a dump load on that turbine, leave me a message down below and we'll work something out where I'll sell you this one along with this resistor. It's a heating element. That's the resistor that goes with it. And I can give you the directions on how to hook it up. It's very simple. But those of you who are just getting started and you want to use a turbine for the first time in your life, you can do it that way. I recommend, and I'd like to sell that, but I'd recommend that you get a good charge controller that will handle a turbine and just go through the charge controller rather than using a dump load. It's just an extra bunch of wires and connections that you really don't need if you have a good charge controller. This charge controller down here will actually work for a turbine, but it's not a good one. So I just have that one running some of the Harbor Freight panels. All right, everybody. I want to thank y'all for joining me. This is G Bear signing off.